Hey folks, I apologize for the last interruption. I ran out of memory on my iPhone and I'm trying to also upload it on YouTube as well as on Facebook and Flickr. So that's taking a little time. I'll figure that out in a little moment. I'm using a different source of a video recording here and one of our iPads here. So what I'm going to do is I basically filled the area here with some cross-hatching. Alright, so I hope I didn't run out of ink. Okay. So what I do here at the ends, what you're going to see here at the ends is I'm going to do some circling. You see some very simple circling. So any of the open ends here, I'm going to circle. I'm not going to touch these because these are already closed off from the outside of the item that I'm drawing. So I'm going to neatly close off and circle. Maybe a little cheating here. Some spots here. Here's another spot. So basically, that's what you do. Well, that's what I do. I enjoy this facet of it. You know what? I'm going to go beyond the borderline and close that off. Circle that in. Find it relaxing. A little sense of some sort of closure there. What you see out here, again, remember, it's just pencil. And I'll show you something about that in a moment. So I'm closing off some of these ends, and it gives it a particular effect. The eyes of the persons don't wander that off. They don't wander off that much. They'll focus on the item. It gives it a appearance of some sort of completion. I'm going over this part here. I'm going over this part. You know what? Pieces like this, you could add a little cross-hatching there. Like that. There's no right and wrong here. You'll find your own art journey with this. Alright, so as you back up, in fact, when you back up, you kind of see some spots. And that's a good thing about taking time off when you're drawing. And it's called, one art teacher talked about the coal mine. When your mind is overheated or whatever, and while you're doing art, and you back away, take some time off, and you come back with a coal mine, and you see the loose ends, parts that that may need some touching or different approach. But and also you have an idea when you come with a coal mine. Aside from having a friend and give you opinions, which is it's a very good thing. With a coal mine, also you have an opportunity to see what other persons usually see. All right, so here you have a cross-hatched item, a Bassett shape. What some artists do is they find a particular, when they want a shadow, they go they add some extra lines on the spots that are that they want to do the shadow on. Okay, so let's say the light is coming from this end, so you're going to focus on having some shadows on the opposite end right here, and give it kind of a shadow effect. Some of them, they'll start in the middle, and they'll maybe keep lighter as they go off. If there's another way of doing it. You could put extra lines here. It depends how you wanna go with it. So if you want to add some shading, add some extra lines. I'm going to close this off right here at this end. Some folks might actually want to go against the lines and actually cross like this to put some shading and close that handle off. Another thing that some other folks might do is actually with the pencil at I don't want to kind of mess it up here. With the pencil they add some shading on some spots. Maybe shading on this, and depends where you really want to go with this. Let's say, you know what? Let's say the light is coming from above, and I'm being purposely sloppy because we're just doodling here. A little baseline light there, baseline shading here, and I'm saying baseline. I'm using a jargon from a different discipline to express myself, but so what it is you put a particular set of colors and then you go either lighter or darker once you have one layer of a color, and then you might want to go darker here. You see, I might want to go a little bit darker here at the bottom, and so on and so on. I'll put some so I'm playing around right now, putting some pencil lightings here. So that's a general technique to play around with. The cool thing about particular eraser, this is an old kneaded eraser. It's an eraser, it looks like an old piece of gum, and it's okay if it gets dirty. And what you do with the kneaded eraser is you could, if you got a good ink that's not going to smear, you could either with a kneaded eraser or another eraser, you could actually start erasing the original outline. So you started erasing the original outline. All right, so you have a line that I didn't quite follow or complete. That's okay. You basically erase that. And I'm using one hand, so I'm trying to hold the paper while holding the iPad to video. And if you don't quite hear me, I apologize. I'm using one hand, and I just realized that I'm actually, when I put this against my tummy or chest to hold my iPad, I'm actually covering the microphone. So I apologize for that. If the volume keeps changing on you, I'll get better in doing these. But you know, basically that's it. That's the technique that you want to play around with, have fun. Also, something to teach your kids, play around with your kids, you know. Showing, giving these tools or concepts to children that even might have a tendency to be artistic or not, or not have the not be naturally artistic, but you give them a good foundation if they decide to move on into the arts, the drawing arts, or even to think creatively. These are fun things, fun exercises, and could be used toward problem solving. All right, so that's my little sloppy take on that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try to come up with some other stuff, other things I enjoy doing. Just because I'm impulsive. All right, never mind. Enjoy. God bless. Have a good one. Bye.